What is up, Beardbrand watchers? Hey, it's Noah Kagan here. Thank you so much, Beardbrand, for the haircut video you're about to watch. To hook you guys up, we're gonna give away 5 Beardbrand kits worth $98 to anywhere Beardbrand ships. All you have to do is leave a comment below about how much you love Beardbrand. Subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about business and marketing. We'll notify you via YouTube in the next 7 days after the video comes out. Enjoy the cut. I've been doing this at home, putting lines inside because I don't have hair. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is my way of being my own unique person.
Yeah.
No one really comments on it, but I like it when I see it.
I'm totally down for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and shave it off. Nice razor, hot towel, lather, it works.
Scholar.
He doesn't have enough to.
Yeah, but you gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere. Nice little skillet action.
You do a skullet?
Is that what it is?
That sounds like a skillet is all this bald and then a little something comes out.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the sauce that we're trying to avoid.
Like extra sauce.
Extra sauce.
And then beard wise, like what do you recommend? Like I like the idea with the lines or just kind of just cleaning it.
So what I'm seeing right away is just I look at your facial structure. I look at how the beard is starting to grow a little off kilter in some of these the jawline right here. So I want to get this a little closer to your natural shape, so that it accentuates it as opposed to gives it this like alternate look, because it's not even growing out evenly. You know what I mean? So let's even it out. Even if it's got some length to it, we want to just like polish it as opposed to like reshape it, except to do something that's too advanced for your own skills. Clean up the neckline. Get these sideburns nice and close so we can put those lines in, and then it's just about tapping those edges that'll make you look a lot sharper as opposed to like recreating something that already looks great. I feel like so important. So we're gonna shave this off. All right.
Yeah, remember the day I told you I cried. I went to my girlfriend's house at the time and I was crying. And she's like, "You look good." I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, you look good." And I was like, "Oh," and then I stopped crying.
Yeah, that's got to be like pretty traumatic. I have to have that conversation more than I probably like, but the day that those guys usually just commit to it, it's got to be pretty liberating. Feels like that from my side.
Well, you feel you're taking control. Like you're not like, oh, it's not my hair anymore. It's like I can do what I want with it, or I can be ahead of it.
That is a great way to look at it. I completely agree.
Have you had a lot of people cry in the chair?
Usually because I cut them, not because. I create really good relationships with my guys and my gals, and the conversation comes up naturally. So I try to be the bearer of bad news when it's that time, but never like shockingly so.
Oh, in terms of like, yo, you need to let's shave it off.
Shave it off, yeah. That's it. Other than that, like crying in my chair. Man, I've had guys get broken up with in my chair. I've had guys, getting ready to pop the question. Get a job, lose a job. Like life happens in this chair. So crying, I'm pretty sure I have, but it's probably somebody I didn't like, so I don't remember it. I probably made them cry.
You're like, yo, dude, don't cry on my chair today.
Not today, Satan. So. Got all that bulk down. I'm gonna throw some shave lather on there. I'm gonna throw a hot towel on there, and then we'll get to it, man. What's up, buddy? Looking fresh as always.
Sly, show off your skullet. So no.
He's got a skullet?
Yes, he is the OG skullet.
Oh, dude.
Dude, it's so good, right?
That looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so the second round, like I can feel the stubble like really softening up.
What's the difference between beard oil and utility one?
So, think of oil as the sprinter. It nourishes the skin. It's liquid, so it'll evaporate a little quicker than something with a little bit more weight, like a balm. So you want to get that onto the skin. You want to get that through the hair. Gets absorbed. A little bit of utility balm to follow it up. That protects the hair throughout the day. Gives it a little bit of weight, a little bit of some grooming capabilities, but that's more of the marathon runner.
Did I hear something about a van?
Yeah, I did. So when quarantine started, I started renting different houses in Austin just to kind of. I live in a small house it's fallen down.
Nice.
Yeah, literally. And so I rented some houses, and then I was like, oh, I should get a van. And I went to. You ever heard of Terralingua, Texas?
Oh hell yeah.
You know what that is?
Oh yeah, man. Been there many times.
Oh yeah. So I went in a van, and I went out there alone, and just kind of like trying to find myself. And I was like, yo, you're still here.
I love it. So what were you doing in the meantime to kind of maintain your head and hair look, man? Because that's a long time to be away from the barber.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I don't remember the last time I went to a barber. Maybe last year.
Really?
Yeah, I've just been using just a trimmer at home. I haven't used. I grew up in my 20s. I was using like like Mach 3s and like just shaving at home.
Yeah.
I did notice that I look better with a goatee or beard. Like when I go full no beard, I don't think it looks as good. Oh, dude, this looks good with the beard look.
It's
Yo, man.
I'm telling you, man. A lot of cats that I have to convince to pull this look off. It's not much of convincing once they see the magic happen.
Well, dude, last time I did the skull look, or Bic look, skull look. I don't think it looked. I think having the beard part actually makes it look stronger.
It looks intentional, man. Yeah, and you have a nice beard, so might as well.
No one's ever said that to me before.
I'm gonna do one more round just for good measure, and then really dial it all in with that beard you got.
Are you trying to get me laid?
What'd you say?
Are you trying to get me laid tonight?
That is, my motto is to keep you guys laid and paid, so.
Yeah, she's got shorter hair. She's like Irish too. I told her to come by, but I don't know if she.
And this is where, this is how you make up for it, yeah.
That's a magic right there.
Yes. You said that you were a fan of the 4 Vices. Lovely boxes. So with this stuff, you see it's got the, it's pretty, it holds up in cooler temperatures. For this little, the thumbnail's worth. This is where our product is so much better than most. The smallest amount of effort, and so a little goes a long way. And this is where I come in.
And I can do it on the head and the beard?
Oh yeah. As far as the beard goes, you have any end goals? You want to grow this out? You want to pull it in? This is okay. This is where you like to live.
This is like this is like the edge of how they normally get it. A lot of times in December I like growing it out. Just kind of like winter beard. But normally I keep it pretty, like when it's been thin I like that. But I wouldn't mind like fading it or something potentially different.
Yeah, we're gonna sharpen it up quite a bit with your sleek head now. Having a nice dialed in beard is the.
And this is gonna sound.
What's up? Talk to me.
No, it's gonna sound stupid, but actually combing it feels pretty damn good. Like I didn't realize it was that twisted.
Having a little bit of product in there is also gonna help help that comb slide right through. So this is what I was talking about. Like some of this stuff right here, like there's a couple of like natural divots in your beard. So I want to bring everything back up to that, where this is like the most even length everywhere. And that'll really sharpen everything up. So not taking off length, but just evening it out.
Yeah, one thing I've always wished in life is that I could close the beard. You see how I can't close the goatee?
That's okay. That's a lot of guys either have, like mine has a little bit of a natural gap in there too.
Oh,
so you just ride with it, man. It's I feel like people try to create stuff that is not capable in their own beards, and that's when you start chasing and just kind of, this is nice. A lot of guys like me will shave mine out trying to get that. So like grass is always greener situation. So from there, establish that long length there. We'll come around and I'm following your jawline. You can see through the hair. The other marker that I use, I talk about this a lot, so this is where your jawline is. Then from the corner of your lip to this knob in your ear mirrors that typically. So, and you can see also in your cheek line that that's where the hair starts to thin out as well. So those are just natural markers. If you ever have a trimmer, one of your, whatever you're using at home, and you're second guessing yourself, if you follow those markers, it'll always look right. You can't exaggerate those lines. Make it more angular. That's the word that I was looking for, angular.
How good a feeling was that right there, man?
You can make it more angular, or let it hang a little bit lower so that it kind of fills it out. Gives it a more rugged look. As you roll this out, you start using the flat part of the blade to prop up those teeth, because that's what does the cutting, and I just graze the top of your beard like that. So like, even though I'm right up to your skin right now, it's not gonna cut anything because I have it tilted out. When you're doing your own tapering, that's where I like to start with these major guides, and then I just fill in the gaps with my tools. Because you can already see, like, this is how puffy this is. It makes your face look nice and, maybe not nice and wide, but just wider. And this,
Make it look tighter.
yeah, exactly. It's the same beard. I haven't taken off much. Like, it's just been a couple of little hairs, but it makes a big difference, just those things right there.
How do you figure out how short you try to take it down?
So when I'm looking at the edges of this beard, I'm looking for where that density starts to soften
You're
up.
trying to match that.
And I'm just trying to go straight for that because, like I said, I asked you if you were going to grow it out or if you're happy with this or that. So I'm looking for where it's going to be nice and even. And as it grows out, hopefully that it grows out nice and even. So even if it does grow out, it's not going to, because if we chopped it off way long, you're going to have that big divot. And as it grows, it's only going to get bigger. You know what I mean? So it's finding those weak spots and trying to match them up and trying to soften the edges without making the beard look so different from its original self, and then playing with it from there. So what I'm going to do on this is I am trying to look for, just being my designer self, where you already did it, and trying to see if I want to mimic that or just do a little higher.
Dude, trimming out that line looks so clean.
Little details, and the thing is that you never have to do that. It would still look good. It's just, once again, just a little.
This makes me want to go to the barber more often. Real talk.
So these are the little things that we do in order to keep you guys coming back.
Addictive.
Yeah.
Man. You like that?
So for a beard like yours, load it up.
3 hits.
You know what? Because we're gonna, yeah, we can probably get away with, go with a solid 4.
We're going for it, Bob.
This stuff, get that straight down to the skin. Don't even hesitate. Same thing, you saw me with the, you can get away with a thumbnail's worth. And since we already got the oil in there, we can focus this more on the actual hair itself.
Oh, like shaping it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Since it's got some of that wax in it, it's gonna have a little bit more weight to hold some of those stragglers down, give the beard some shape, some style, but still infuse that moisturizer into it. With that extra stuff, this is where, you know.
Yo, clean.
Dude, looking good, man. You look
Really impressive.
yeah, it looks dope.
You look, dude.
Hell yeah.
I don't think I've looked this good in a long time.
That's why people come back to
You know what's happening tonight?
Dude.
Whoever knew sweat could smell so good? I did, because I've been using Beardbrand's new deodorant. Grab it at beardbrand.com.